Hi, English 101 students. Welcome to week 9. So as you know, we're moving into the synthesis unit. The synthesis unit will cover social media and smartphones. For your next essay, as I outlined in the instruction for the next essay, you need to choose one social media platform and argue its pros and cons by analyzing specific components of that social media platform. So for example, you choose Facebook. Is Facebook good or bad for society? How do you know? Analyze Facebook by looking at specific components of Facebook. You'll then synthesize the two outside sources I have assigned for you for this unit, Jean Twenge and Summer Allen. Do not incorporate any outside sources besides those two. Okay, and we'll cover that in just a minute. The instructions for your synthesis essay, again, are located in the Wednesday 315 folder. All right, so bookmark that, copy and paste it, put it on your desktop, whatever you need to do. Remember, the instructions for your synthesis essay are in the Wednesday 315 folder. I am currently grading your analysis essays. I will have them finished by Tuesday. Okay, so for this week, you have two discussion boards. The first one, I want you to read Jean Twenge's Have Smartphones Destroyed a Generation? This will be the longest article you read this semester, so give yourself some time, okay? I have a PDF document version of it right here. It is kind of long, but it is interesting, so I think you'll really like it, okay? You then have a discussion board, which is due on Wednesday. Please post one original thread, comment on two of your classmates' threads. Okay. On Wednesday, you have another PDF version of Summer Allen's Social Media's Growing Impact on Our Lives. Read the PDF version or the website. This one is quite a little bit shorter. Okay. Participate in the discussion board, which is right here, and that'll be due on Friday, March 24th. Make sure you post one original thread and respond to two of your classmates' threads. This will be it for discussion boards for the rest of the semester. So these are the last two assignments that I'll make you read for this semester. We move into the final unit, the final essay. You won't have any assigned readings, okay? So these are the last discussion boards that will be graded for your synthesis unit, all right? Now, what do I want from you for this unit? I want just to kind of go over a couple things. All right, so let me just get the slideshow going. Hold on one second. Okay. So you want to choose your first step when you brainstorm. You're going to be brainstorming for this topic. Choose a social media platform. All right, what does that mean? Here's some examples. You have Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, YouTube, WhatsApp, Pinterest, Twitter, right? You also have Reddit. So these are just some examples. You might have different ones that you use on a regular basis. Choose the one that you're most familiar with, all right? If you don't have social media, try to pick one, or you can analyze your smartphone, which might be a little bit more difficult. I think social media platform is easier. So choose one platform, all right? Now, you want to brainstorm. What do you plan to analyze? I'm going to use Facebook as an example because I'm an old person and I use Facebook, okay? So Facebook provides business opportunities for a business, right? How do you create a business page? Maybe you analyze a specific business page, okay? How do you create Facebook ads? Maybe analyze a specific Facebook ad, all right? So Facebook, in a positive way, creates business opportunities for its users. It also allows you to create social events. So again, how do you create a social event? How does an event generate interest? How do you publicize an event? All right. You can also create Facebook groups. How do you create a group? How does a group market itself? Okay. So you notice I'm analyzing. What does that mean? I'm asking how questions. Okay. Remember, analysis answers the how question. So you might choose 3 topics for your paper, saying Facebook is good because, give me those reasons in your introductory paragraph, and you'll have some lectures for that for next week. And you'll say, I want this essay will examine business opportunities, will examine social media events, and Facebook groups. Each of those paragraphs then could analyze, for example, you could analyze how to create a business page. That could be a paragraph. Analyze how to create the ad. That could be a paragraph. Then move into the events. How do you create events? That could be a paragraph. Okay. How does an event generate interest? That could be a paragraph. So the more you analyze, the more you break things down, the longer your paper will be. So keep that in mind. I want you to brainstorm for this and try to think of analyzing components and breaking those components down into smaller bits. The more components you analyze, the longer your paper will be. Now, this only needs to be a 3-page essay, so it doesn't need to be super long. So some things I want you to consider. Choose only one social media platform. Don't switch in between mid-paper. That's not sticking to the topic. All right. Create an original argument, only pro or con. Don't say, well, Facebook is both. I want you to choose one. All right. Then I want to synthesize the sources that we covered during your synthesis unit. We're only using 2 sources, right? Jean Twenge, Summer Allen. Do not incorporate any other sources. And it's okay if the source does not agree with you. All right. Summer Allen's article goes over a lot of points. Social media could be beneficial for certain reasons. Just bring that in. It doesn't need to necessarily agree to your own social media platform. If it's not about your social media platform, that's okay. Jean Twenge says that smartphones and social media cause depression. Okay, so bring in a quote from Jean Twenge's article and explain how social media either causes depression or doesn't cause depression by looking at one of your topics. It does not cause depression because it allows you to create events that makes people come together. Okay, so you can see how you can refute her argument. Do not incorporate any outside sources besides the 2 that I provide you this unit. Do not incorporate any other sources. All right. And remember to include a works cited page. Okay, so again, for this week, I want you to focus on these 2 articles, the discussion board. I also want you to start brainstorming your topic for your next paper. When we move into week 10, I'm going to give you specific instructions on how to organize your introductory paragraph and other points and how to synthesize outside sources. Okay, so for next week, keep that in mind. For this week, focus on these 2 articles and start to brainstorm your topic. Have a great week. I will have office hours on Wednesday from 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock. Take care.